Whether or not they know why the aliens are coming, abductees and their families still have to cope on a daily basis.
How do I deal with it? The best that I can.
I talk to my mom, and then I just forget about it. Or I just forget about it, and I get angry.
You train your mind to stay in the moment. It was the only way that I could live and survive.
I hold her, I hug her, I talk to her, I try to make her feel better and tell her that now is now, and that those memories that she has, that's exactly what they are. They're memories.
I keep really busy. That's my coping mechanism. I take photographs, I play the piano, I tune pianos, I write, and I do things from when I wake up till I cannot stay up any longer.
You can't be paralyzed by the fear. You have to keep going. So you get up, you cook a meal, you go to work, you do this, you do that, because you have to, you don't have a choice.
If you just totally block it out, your mind just makes you think nothing's happening.
I would say I spend 99.9% of my life not thinking about this, ever worrying about it, ever, because that's the only way to get by.
And so you can't let that 1/1000th of a percent that's been taken over by them to rule the rest of your life.
But when I'm alone, it's not fun. And that I would give up in a second, or would wish not to have. To be safe in my bed at night and feel like I'm gonna be okay and that nothing can come in and take me, and that I would like to be living that dream again, because I'm not.
And as they cope, abductees learn to accept themselves and hopefully regain some peace.
The more of us that come out, the more of us tell our stories, the more people will understand, the more people will know.
If you were telling me this story, I wouldn't expect you to believe me either, because you haven't had anything that can personally prove it to you. I am just somebody telling you a story, and that's okay if you don't believe me.
It doesn't matter who believes what I know. All I know is I know because I saw. And this is what I experienced. And I don't have to spend the rest of my life trying to convince anybody what I went through. I know what I went through.
On this episode of Ghost Hunters, when a paranormal investigator